We're just going to have a quick look at the drums, and in particular if there were some additional samples added or anything to sort of reinforce the drum tracks. And I can see I've got a bass drum sample for the entirety of the song. I've used a snare sample in the chorus, not in the verse, because it's mainly just this stomp in the verse, there's no snare action. I think we reinforced the claps, I'm pretty sure we did. Yeah, I've got some additional claps to just bounce them up in the chorus. I think I've done the same with the tambourine as well. There's a sort of drier tambourine, and then there's a much wider one which has effects on it. And that's it. The rest of it is made up of predominantly one drum kit. For the outro chorus of this song, I bring in some parallel compression on the drums out of the middle eight and into the last chorus. And I have that set up on the kit tracks, the room mics, and I also have it on the stomp tracks. So anything that's sort of doing this pounding, in that last chorus is suddenly going to kick in. And the easiest thing is to actually play it, and you'll hit. This is the send. So I'm getting a lot more drive from the parallel compression for that last chorus, and it makes it more exciting. This is quite old, this record now. 7 years. So I mixed this in Metropolis on a pair of KRKs. When you get a multi-track that's put together like this, and a song and an arrangement and the production's right, my job's just not to fuck up. Straight, you know? I'm just going to have a quick look at the pianos. There are two main pianos. There's a low piano, which sort of pegs the whole song, and then in the chorus there's a high piano that comes in. And I've gone for a sort of Shangri-La spring reverb vibe on it. And I can play it to you without and with. Dry piano and with the spring. So immediately atmosphere, different atmosphere. I don't know if I had so much of it going on in the verse, if I somehow turned it down, but basically gives me another dimension in the chorus that wasn't there. So it's a standard spring type 1, vintage spring in space, yeah. We're now going to have a look at the vocal channel and see what's going on there. As we know, it's a 1081 going into a Uri and a Tube Tech CL1B. And then I've got 3 channels here. 26 I'm using as a reverb send, 27 I'm using as a short delay send for the chorus, and 28 is a sort of much more atmospheric delay that I think I just used towards the outro. But the song starts with just the original Paul delay track, effects track.
There's a fire starting. There's a fire starting in.
So that's Adele's dry vocal, and this is the original tape delay that I got.
There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch.
Okay, and that setup doesn't change. It's just her and the tape delay until the chorus.
The scars of.
What I did was we have the original tape delay for the verse, then I bring in my reverb for the bridge, and then in the chorus the delays kick in. And I'll try and isolate all 3 of them. So.
Reaching a fever pitch and it's bringing me out the dark.
Okay, so let's just hear that. So now my reverb comes in, and to hear that on its own, with the tape delay. So at that point, all hell breaks loose basically, and 2 delays kick in, and I'll just isolate them both in the chorus. So there's 2 different delays. There's an 8th note just doing standard 8th note, and then there's this other 8th note going off to the canyon, and I'll bring that in as well now. So it's much more panoramic, left and right, and not so.
We could have had it all.
Yeah, Yeah, so it's not taking up a lot of room, but it's adding a bed of sort of lovely sort of atmospherics behind her vocal. And if I put them all in together, LV effects, we get this guy.
Feeling